from my brain when I was trying to ask you this. Who were some of your influences? This is for everyone too.
Influences.
Yeah, growing up. I mean, who was the artist that said to you, listening to their music, you're like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Joe, you want to take that one?
I'll defer to you guys.
Bummer.
Passing the mic.
Yeah, I mean, we all had different influences. I think a big main band that we looked up to was U2.
Okay.
You can hear a little bit in our music, kind of the background, but definitely have a tremendous amount of respect for U2. Also, there's a band out of New Orleans called Mute Math we kind of look up to and really are jealous of their energy and just really awesome on the road. So look up to those guys. But drumming wise, I grew up with a drummer from the Normals, Mike Taquino. Kind of started it off. Look up to Carter Beauford for Dave Matthews, of course. But
all right, cool.
I got into an electronica phase in college. So house, jungle, break beats, electro, that kind of stuff. And I'm still in that phase. It's been 10 years.
So who are some of the guys out of that scene that you look up to?
Basically Parisian underground dance music and down tempo. I just got married and we played a song by Air, a French down tempo band. Our Processional was an Air song, everybody. That's how psycho we are about Parisian down tempo. We're into Justice, Boys Noise, that kind of stuff.
All right, cool.
Daft Punk, basically all the cousins of Daft Punk.
Nice.
And that definitely works into the set. We've got a couple samples and stuff that we kind of works its way in. Yeah.
But in the future, we're probably looking at more analog beats,
Yeah.
loops, that kind of thing.
Nice.
So that's where we're moving.
For sure. My own influence is probably more singer-songwriter stuff. That's kind of where I gravitate towards. Ryan Adams, not Brian, Ryan Adams. Probably Damien Rice. Counting Crows. Really appreciating kind of the lyrical capacity of these guys.
I like their acoustic stuff when they get doing some acoustic.
For sure.
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
You can hear that in our set.
It really comes through.
But go ahead, John. John wants to share.
Oh no. My influences is just any band that has like a strong bass groove. So
Nice.
I mean, there's a bunch you could list, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
The Lord's instrument.
Bass first.
Well, actually, that was the kind of where I was going to head actually with this question was how important is it to you guys that the bass is in there? I mean, there's a lot of bands you listen to where they just kind of put a bass in there and it's just like a bass line, just playing the bottom note, not really caring about what's going on. But then when you get some other people who really know how to play a bass and really know a lot of theory, and they can just do some amazing stuff with the bass.
Honestly, John's
amazing.
Well, he's amazing, but he's the person who rehearses the most. He's definitely not just the low end, but the backbone of the band. Like if his bass lines weren't in there, like we would be another band, really. I support his bass rig is right behind me, so I feel it in my spine a lot, and really helps the rhythm section move because the bass lines are pretty intricate. They're pretty sick.
Yeah, see, I've always believed that. Growing up, I took a history of American music, which was focused in on a lot of jazz there close to the end, and that's what they really focus in on is the bass. And that's just something I think a lot of people take for granted is the bass. And
yeah.
So right on.
Not to diminish other bands. I mean, most rock bands in our genre. Let's be honest. It's power chords. Eighth notes are just doubling it. The bass is just doubling with eighth notes, and I don't want to diminish that because it's powerful and it works. But we really approach the bass as another melody.
Right on.
Another melodic instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So there's something more to come check out.
John, do you want to talk
Absolutely.
about your passion about playing with power chords?
Not particularly.
I'm the newbie in the band. I play power chords in one section of one song, the whole set, everything. I do 3 power chords in the entire set. That's rock and roll right there.
John and I are brothers, and that always adds. Before Kai came in, we were a 3-piece, and Nate was always caught in the awkward tension between the two bickering brothers, who would tear each other apart in the studio. Because I would come in with songs written with a couple chords, and John would be very angry telling me how passionately he doesn't want to be a studio bassist. Anything to add there, John?
Not particularly.
Right on. Well, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to KEOL Grande. We've got Centrevol here in the studio with us on tour from not LA but Long Beach, right? I remember that right?
That's right.
2 different cities.
Well qualified to represent the LBC.
And they're in the studio with us today, getting ready to do a show at 2 o'clock here on the campus of Eastern Oregon University.
Bring your friends and your pets.
In the amphitheater. So, I mean, it's a great activity. Get yourself outside, get some sun, and some great music. So,
sure.
Do you guys want to hit up your website again one more time?
Sure, check us out at Centrevol.com. That's CENTREV as in Victor, OL.com. And you can find all things Centrevol there. It's links to all our different MySpace, Facebook, that kind of thing, whatever your flavor is. But it's also a blog where we've been documenting our whole 5-week tour all across Northwest America and our 10,000 miles in a Dodge Grand Caravan.
That's a lot of miles.
Which is named Love, by the way. And Love is on the move.
You named the van Love.
Yeah, there's also 4 guys in Love.
Lots of love.
So, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So is there going to be some swag to be given away today?
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
So
I say hell on that.
not generally, but I didn't hear anything. So
I have some belly button lint. This is the guitarist once again. I have that. It's at color 10 right now.
right.
Yeah, come talk to us at the show, and we'll see what we can hook you up with.
Right on. Well, cool. All right, you guys. Probably should let you get going so you can get yourself set up and
Yeah, thanks,
and
Brian.
ready
Thanks,
to go.
Brian.
So, all right. So the CD is available. CD Baby, is that right? I remember
It
that
is,
right?
24
CD Baby
hours a day.
and iTunes.
Yes.
Beggars and Thieves. Centrevol.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And, right. Any last words of wisdom for our endearing audience out there?
Brian, you are not that bad of an interviewer. Give yourself a little
Yeah,
more.
I agree.
That was great.
He's
thank
doing
you.
a great job.
Thank you. So,
It's true, but no, I mean, we just want to connect with people, meet some people, so if you got some free time, check it out.
all right, come on up, Eastern Oregon campus, in the amphitheater, 2 o'clock, Centrevol. So you heard them talk, now you get to hear them play. All right, so we'll see you guys at the show.